Hey, this is Steve Keys here with Keller Williams Capital District. We are here for another walkthrough of the week. This week we are here in Niskayuna School District. This is 50 Wiltshire Way in Niskayuna. This is a brand new listing. This house is 2,380 square feet about. It's got 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. This is a B-level property. So the home is in very good condition. It's just a little bit dated, but there are a lot of really cool features to this home that definitely make it a lot more appealing for those updates to be made. Like sometimes you get a B-level home so you do little updates and stuff, and still, just because of the layout of the house and some features of the house, it still doesn't end up being very nice. It's just really updated. This house, there are features to the actual structure of the house, the way the house was built, that make it very nice. And if this home were to be updated, it would be a really spectacular property. So still a B-level home, but as I've said before, there's a lot of potential there for equity, adding equity, and doing the upgrades to a house like this. And you'll see it when we get inside. You will get massive return on that kind of investment, a major increase in equity. That's the word that I'm looking for. So yeah, it's a B-level home, but it's got a lot of very nice redeeming features about it. So if you or anyone you know are thinking about selling a home in this market, now would be the time to give me a call. You can check the end of this video for my contact information, or you can go to my Facebook page and you can get in contact with me there. So we will go ahead and we will get started with this walkthrough. So we're here today in Niskayuna School District. This is 50 Wiltshire Way in Niskayuna. This property is a little under 2,400 square feet. It's around 2,380. It has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Home was built in 1982. It is a little bit dated, but there are a lot of redeeming features that make it very appealing for those updates to be made. So we walk in here to a small hallway area. To the right, there's the kitchen. I'm going to head straight here first, and we'll wrap around to that hallway. So right here off to the front, we have the half bath. So vanity, toilet there. In front of me is the living room, but before we head in there, I'm going to cut to the left. So right here, that is the door to the basement. It's a full basement. I would say it's finishable. It's got the French drains around the outside, which I like for potential water damage. This right here, little cool thing, I just want to point that out. That is a laundry chute. So that has a chute right into the basement. Laundry facilities are down into the basement. The chute isn't next to the laundry machine, but and there's another one on the second floor, so laundry can just be dropped right into the basement. So first room that we're going to really see here is the master bedroom. This is the master bedroom here. So you can see that we have a closet right there, a standard closet. Oh, you know what? I closed the door. I didn't even notice it. Oh, there's another closet behind the door. When the door was open, I didn't even see the doorway. Yeah, so you got another closet there. So there's 2 closets. And in the back here, 3 closets. This one, actually a walk-in closet. It's got the wire shelving all the way up. It's got a cedar paneled wall on one side. And then here's the master bath. So we have a full Master ensuite on the master bathroom. This bathroom has been redone. This has been updated. Has to be recently with the features in here. You can see all tile backsplash on the shower. They got a cool little cutout shelf right there. This is a shower tub combo, so the tub is right there. Wide vanity that appears to be a granite countertop on the vanity. So this bathroom has been recently redone. And this bedroom, this master bedroom, this is large. Alright, so now we'll head out into the living room area. So the living room here, got the one sliding glass door off the back, the other one is just a window. Large room right here. So you'll notice that the rooms in this house are very big rooms. When I was saying earlier, sometimes you can redo a house and it still doesn't end up being nice. Well, older houses tended to have smaller rooms. So you redo the rooms, but it's still a tiny house. These rooms are huge. This living room is gigantic. Like, you probably could fit a dining area to the one side. So this could be done for a dining area on this side right there. And you still have plenty of area for the living room portion. And then the kitchen right here. So this is still a large space, this kitchen. A lot of room for cabinets, shelving. Got a very large island here, the stove top in it. There's our two pantry areas right there. That alcove looks like it, maybe it was, for a refrigerator at one point, although the refrigerator is in the remaining area of the kitchen. They could set that up as a coffee bar or something. So, a lot of space, again, in this kitchen. Yeah, definitely dated. The cabinets have suffered some minor damage. So definitely could be redone. But again, I mean, this wall right here, they haven't even used all the space on that wall. So, very large kitchen. A lot of potential for redoing this space. It's not one of those situations where you don't have a lot of options. How am I going to redo this room? Oh, well, it looks like there's really only one thing that I can do because of the layout and the way the space is limited. Not the case in this kitchen. A lot of potential for what can be redone due to its size and its layout. All right, so now we'll head upstairs. All right, so it only took like 30 seconds for my camera to focus, so. All right, we're heading up the stairs now. There's the laundry chute that I was talking about earlier. Off to the left here, we have the first of the spare bedrooms. This bedroom has a lot of built-ins on the side. Built-in shelving there. It's also got a built-in desk. And then there's the closet there behind the doorway. Continuing along down the hall. Oh, I did it. I was so concerned talking when I was in the living room. I didn't point the camera up like I wanted to. So now we're looking down into the living room. So the walkway upstairs looks over down into the living room. We've got a vaulted ceiling for the living room. It's got the two skylights in it. Pine board ceilings. Very nice chandelier. I know that's a very nice chandelier because my parents have almost the same one, just smaller. And anytime I accidentally hit it with a bouncy ball or something, my life was threatened. So I know it's very expensive. All right. Next room off to the right. Another bedroom. Wooden walls. This is not wood paneling, and the window's kind of blinding it out. So there we go. This is not wood paneling. This is actually a wood wall. You can see it's got ridges on top of it. So this is a real wood wall. It may still be some type of paneling, but it's not that. When you say wood paneling, you think of that really cheap Luan stuff. That is not what this wall is. It is more of a higher quality wood. All right, and then the final bedroom of the house is right here. And another closet there. So these spare bedrooms, pretty large on the scale of spare bedrooms. Got a lot of decent space in there. And then the final full bathroom on the second floor. So the bathroom meant for the rest of the bedrooms. Another shower tub combo. And that is the house. All right, and that is everything. So that is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath. The home is just under 2,400 square feet. It's like 2,382 something. So pretty close to 2,380. Let's just go with 2,380. So very large house. Obviously, like I said, B-level home. You've seen a lot of things. Obviously, there's a lot of features in the home that are a little bit dated. It's got a lot of carpet in just about all the rooms. The carpet in the living room that I'm walking into now is that textured carpet. It's got dated features. But the structure itself of the home, the actual layout of the home is really nice. You got the vaulted ceilings that we have here. Yeah, so I'm putting the camera down a little bit. So I didn't do the vaulted ceilings when I was in the living room. So you can see the vaulted ceilings here while I'm in the living room. You got the walkway area on the second floor over there. So there's a lot of really nice features in this house that were an owner to put updates into it, it will be really nice. And so sometimes that's the more important thing that you got to consider when you're looking at the work to be done to a house. Is the layout of the house conducive to those kind of updates? I've gone through houses that have been really nicely updated, but the layout of the house kind of takes away from the renovation. Like, okay, so now you got wood floors, really nice wood floors, and you did all this cool stuff in the bedrooms, but the bedrooms are still wicked tiny. And the house is old to the point where it doesn't have a master suite. And there was no way to create a master suite because of the layout of the house. So you've got certain things like that that make it difficult to do renovations and get the full return on your investment, just because the layout of the house is old enough to the point where it detracts from the value. This house is not in that scenario. The rooms in this house are gigantic. The layout of the kitchen is completely wide open. So you've got a lot of different options for what you can do with the kitchen, with island placement, wraparound counters. You got a lot of different things that you can do in the kitchen. Big potential for the renovation there as to what can be done. But still, I'm saying the word renovation, upgrades, I'm saying a lot of those things. Still, at the end of the day, this is a B-level home. So this is a move-in ready home. None of this stuff has to be done. The damage to the cabinets in the kitchen they're just from use. Like the laminate on the cabinets is bubbling a little bit. That's not going to affect the usage of the home. The cabinets aren't going to fall apart. B-level home. This home is in very good condition. It just has some areas that could be updated for a really big return on equity. So I think this is a very high level B-level home because of the potential that it could go when you were to make it that A-level home. I think it would be a big jump in the value of the property. So check the property information page to get the most up-to-date information on the property. Like I said, it's brand new, so nothing's probably going to change for a while. But any kind of price dates, if they're going to do any special incentives, open house information, that can all be found on the property information page. Please like my Facebook page to see more walkthroughs of the week and any of the other videos that I post on that platform. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel will have all of the videos that I post across any platform. Those will all be in one spot. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see all of those videos in one location. So that has been this week's walkthrough of the week. Thank you for joining me, and please tune in again next week for next week's walkthrough of the week. Bye-bye for now.